CMD Boxing Reports. Ronell Higg reporting here, and I'm back at it for the boxing fanatics. Whew. So, the question of the day is it time for Terence Bud Crawford to leave Bob Arum, top rank? Okay, it's been said. Now, my thing is, right, Arum, Bob Arum had let it out the bag that he was not going to make the same mistake he made with Floyd Mayweather when it comes down to Terence Bud Crawford. And a lot of people got hyped, like, yay, they was like, yay, Bob Arum, he's going to start doing things for the Crawford that he never did for Floyd, right? But as you can see, you know, Terence Crawford will be fighting on ESPN, and not the cable network, but on an app that you have to purchase, okay? Because I guess just because Manny Pacquiao had pulled out of the undercard, and now they can't sell the pay-per-view, which I don't think was going to sell anyway. I mean, it's not like Pacquiao is still a hot commodity. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even think that pay-per-view would have did any better than the the one he had with Victor Postal. Probably would have did like maybe a couple thousand more, but not big as 500 or 600,000. Pay-per-view buys. So Manny Pacquiao, he did right. Hey man, you ain't making no clown out of me. So he pulled out. Now, if Bob Arum knew, and if he knows that he don't have the money to pay his fighters, like he has the money, but HBO, the budget they have is not doing well for some of their fighters. Okay, it's doing well for Lomachenko. No, some of his fighters is doing okay on HBO, but not all. And for the ones that's not doing okay, he should have tried to, I guess, stick them on a different network. All right, but some people say, all right, that Terence Bud Crawford should end up leaving Bob Arum. All right, now I say who's next. I hope he don't go to Golden Boy. Okay, Golden Boy is not a good option for Terence Bud Crawford. Now, some say he should go to Al Heyman PBC, but Al Heyman is not a promoter. He is a advisor. So if he goes to PBC, he's still going to need a promoter, and with PBC and them just managing him, right? So not unless he wants to go independent, dependent, and be his own man, like Earl Spence. He'll occasionally have a promoter work with them, like most of the guys at PBC is doing. However, his second option is Eddie Hearn. Okay, he can go with Eddie Hearn. A couple of American fighters has went with them, and he's talking about working with the Charlo brothers. And the Charlo brothers, they'll still be with PBC. If they was to sign with them. Like I said, PBC, they're just a how can I say, like management company and so. So I don't know, like where else could he go? I mean, could he try to go with Don King? I mean, Don King, he's not popping like he used to be. Like the only fighters I know of for Don King is the boy. It is early in the morning, guys. Early in the morning. Bermain Stavern and Amin Amam. You know what I mean? If I say his name right, it's early in the morning. I gotta forgive me. Yeah, I'm up here on the job. You can hear my truck and everything warming up. I hate doing some deliveries. That's what I do. But yeah, I mean, if Bob Arum is really trying to look out for Terence Bud Crawford, because like you say, he's not gonna make the same mistakes. And like I said, a lot of people went crazy about that. But what he could have meant was that he's not gonna like give Terence Bud Crawford like the option, the power to make it on his own, like Mayweather did. You know what I mean? It's like, he's like Mayweather left Bob Arum and started making, big money, 40 million, 100 million, 80 million. You know, when Bob Arum wouldn't even give Floyd Mayweather 20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya, right? So when he said, you know, bunk Arum, you know, hey, you know, I have enough leverage now where I can move on, right? And you know, he done that, and you know, when Arum heard that he was going that Mayweather gonna make like 100 something million in one fight, he was like, what, 100 million? You know, hey, you know, like I said, this is a guy who wasn't going to give him 20 million to fight Oscar. So what he meant by, you know, he's not going to make the same mistakes um, with Terence Bud Crawford that he did with Mayweather, meaning that he might not let the guy, you know, think he could gain leverage and then, you know, bounce off and you know, leave him. You know, if the way it looks, he's going to make it look like Terence Bud Crawford is always going to have to depend on him or someone else. All right, you know, it was giving him the bull crap fights that he's you know, giving him and keeping him on a network that's not doing well for him. So, anyways, you know, that's my take on this. CMD Boxing Reports. Going to hit reporting here, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.